there's a few things I want to go into before I get into the message of this video. First off, I am liberal. I've been liberal for a long time. I was against George W. Bush's war in Iraq and all the shenanigans that the Republicans pulled in Iraq and Afghanistan, and all the grift that they pulled, and all the war crimes that they committed during the Gulf, during the invasion of Iraq and occupation of Iraq and Afghanistan and all that kind of thing. So I'm not and also another thing, I am not pro-Israel. I'm not anti-Israel, but I'm not pro-Israel. I think that Israel has caused a lot of the issues and made things worse over in that part of the world. That being said, I'm not a person that justifies anything that Hamas did or that Israel's doing. I'm not. I think that both sides are wrong in a lot of ways. That being said, I'm going to get to the message that I intended to go into. The anti-war, pro-Palestine left in this country needs a real wake-up call. Not to say that being anti-war is bad, because like I said, I'm anti-war. What's bad is when you're anti-war and you have no life experience to know what the hell's going on. And that right there is my problem with the far left. Like, I'm liberal, but I'm not like I'm not far left. And these far left anti-war, pro-Palestine protesters are in La La Land. The world is not sunshine and lollipops and rainbows. It's not. This world is messy. This world is complicated. Things are not black and white. Today, the United States and Britain hit the rebels in Yemen. And they've been warned for weeks to stop attacking ships and attacking our bases over there in the Middle East. And they didn't listen, and they got blown up, which they deserve. You fuck around with the U.S. military, you fuck around with our citizens, you injure our troops when they're in their barracks, you're going to find out what we're about. And we're not going to play. We are capable of leveling that whole place over there in Yemen. We could level the whole place. We can level the whole Middle East if we really want to. We have the power to do a lot of destruction. And they was warned. And they didn't listen, and it was justified what happened. Now we got Democrats in the House that are saying that Joe Biden violated the Constitution. First off, he didn't, because he's protecting our troops. Our troops are being attacked over there. We don't have to have justification. He doesn't have to have the okay of Congress. When we warned them, they've been hitting our troops. They've been shooting at civilian tankers and civilian ships over there, and they got what they deserved. But my message to the really young liberals, because I have no problem with you being anti-war. I have no problem with you being woke, quote unquote. Being woke simply means you're aware, which, first off, you're not truly aware because you don't have the life experience to be aware. You people only know your life experience. When you are around as long as I am, you have life experience. You have seen things. A lot more things than what you see at 17, 18, 20, 25 years old. And a lot of these people are really, really sheltered. every one of those people in Israel that got slaughtered by Hamas probably believe the same thing you do. They're anti-war. They was at a concert. What happened? Fucking Hamas came in there. They killed people, raped women, and murdered them. They murdered whole families. They murdered children. You're not going to tell me that there was a justification for them murdering innocent Israeli young people that was just going to a concert and enjoying the day. You're not going to tell me that there was a justification for that. Now, as I said on the outset, I am not pro-Israel in the sense that I think that everything they do is right. Because, in my opinion, with their leadership, I think they do more wrong than right nowadays. And I think a lot of the things that's happening to Israel is because of Israel themselves. Not because of the people of Israel, although they sure did pick a real piece of shit leader in Netanyahu, and they got a far-right authoritarian government, which is what is going to happen here if you fucking idiot far-left liberals don't wake the fuck up and realize that what do you think that Donald Trump or any Republican would do if they was in office? They would be far more pro-Israel. First off, they wouldn't have any restraints on what Israel can do. Israel will be able to level Gaza if they want to, and nobody in the Republican Party will do anything about it. Joe Biden is putting restraints on them. Regardless of anything you say about Joe Biden, he's putting restraints on them. And he's trying to get them out of Gaza. He's trying to get this shit ended. Just because he's a steady hand and he's methodical and he's even-keeled, he's not overly animated like I am or like a lot of passionate people are. He's even-keeled, which is a very good quality to have when you're president of the United States. You don't want somebody like Donald Trump in the fucking presidency. The guy is a fucking loose cannon. If you think it's going to be better under a Republican, if you think your third party vote is going to friggin' do anything at all except for hand the presidency to Donald Trump, you are a fucking idiot. And I don't say that lightly because I am liberal. I'm so tired of this. Your heart's in the right place, but you have no freaking life experience, and you don't have the knowledge or the brain power right now. You're still fucking you're not even an adult until you're damn near 30 years old. Your brain doesn't mature until you're damn near 30 years old. That's a fucking fact, period. And if you do drugs and shit like that, it might actually make it to where you never actually, become mentally an adult. Alcohol, drugs, that affects your mental capacity. Period. And I'm absolutely fed up. Joe Biden is a good president. Period. Donald Trump was a horrible human being and a horrible president. Joe Biden is a good man who doesn't want anybody murdered. The man lost his whole fucking family. You think he doesn't have empathy? You think he doesn't feel that? You don't think he doesn't feel empathy for those children that are murdered in Gaza? He lost his children, or his child. He lost his freaking daughter and his wife in a fucking car crash. A semi crushed a car and killed his wife and his child, and severely injured his two sons. If you think he doesn't have compassion for Palestinians, you're a fucking idiot. You're an idiot if you think he doesn't know. You're an idiot if you think he doesn't feel for them people. You're an idiot if you don't think he's trying to broker a deal and get this shit over with, because he doesn't want to see it no more than we do. The only people who are showing immorality is you people. Tearing down posters of kidnapped Israelis. Children, women, doesn't matter. Tearing them down. And then you're going to act anti-Semitic. You are no better than the far right if you're going to act anti-Semitic. You're no better than the far right if you're going to be racist against a whole religion. You are no better than the fucking Trump Republicans. And you're no better than the Christian nationalists who run that party. Because they are racist. They are bigots. They are sexist. And you're playing right in their hands. So if you really want bad shit to happen, keep doing what you're doing and vote third party. Vote for fucking Jill Stein or one of them fucking dumbasses that doesn't have a chance in hell. And hand the presidency to Donald Trump. Well, how bad can it be? He only killed 1 million people his last presidency from COVID. How bad can it be? How bad can it be? $6 million. He had $6 or $7 million from China. From China. Literally from China. And this is a fact. It's not the bullshit they're pulling out with Joe Biden, which there's no evidence he got any money from any foreign entity. He wasn't even president when his son was paid him back for that car loan. He wasn't even president when them supposed payments that influence U.S. policy was given to Joe Biden, which it was just a loan repayment, and there was pictures of him next to his son picking up a freaking Ford Raptor. But if you guys really want to keep on your path and keep your stupid little views, which, like I said, it's not really a stupid view to be anti-war, but to play in people's hands that are fucking assholes that doesn't care about anybody, to be just like the freaking far right, which you supposedly are against. You're supposedly against all the stuff they're about, but you are no better if you're just gonna like be a bigot towards Israelis and say that that everything that was done to them was justified and they have no right to protect themselves. But I'm aggravated because I'm tired of this. I've seen these friggin' idiot protesters saying, telling the U.S. to go to hell, and U.S. and Britain to go to hell, stop bombing Yemen, when they're attacking civilians, they're attacking our troops in their bases, and sending rockets to Israel and everything else. I mean, you guys are fucking idiots. You know who needs to go to hell? Anybody that's not patriotic enough to know that our country is not perfect, but we try to do the best that we can. We try to help the downtrodden out. That's who we are. We try to help people. We try to support countries that cannot support themselves. That's why we are trying to fund Ukraine to stop Russia from killing Ukrainians and taking over the country. That's who we are. We as a country are the protector of the world, in a sense. We have the power. We have more power than the next 10 countries combined when it comes to our military. We could really be bad. And you want to be bad? Vote another Republican in office. Make it permanent abortion ban and all that other stuff that you guys are totally against, which I'm against too. I'm against abortion bans and all that stuff. I'm against all that. Like I said, I'm liberal. But I'm done. I'm done talking about this. I'm aggravated. This is a 13-minute rant, and I doubt it's going to get watched, but I had to put it out there. I'm pretty pissed off seeing young people that are so misinformed. I mean, so misinformed. And doesn't think that Joe Biden's doing a good job because they're misinformed from fucking TikTok. Goddamn TikTok. That right there is it's a security risk for our country. That's what it is. It's a security risk for our country. It needs to be shut down because there's too much misinformation. If it was policed right, it'd be fine, but it's not. There's just like everything else that Ronald Reagan fucked up. He made it to where there could be misinformation pumped into the ethos, and there's no ramifications for it. So all the misinformation that young people are getting, it's shaping their policies, it's shaping their ideology, it's shaping who they support for president, and that shit is a national security risk because Donald Trump and the Republicans are a national security risk. But I'm done. Thank you for watching. Have a nice evening. Cherish your family. Thank you. Like and subscribe. Goodbye.